Yeah, I can't hear anything at the moment. Nah. Maybe if we turn up. Yeah. Usually myself and the effects, but I mean I'm not too fussed if I can't. Like I can always just take my headset off from one ear and hear it. Yep. Barnes, McGuinness, Smith, 37 would be Parker. Parker, Denny, Atkinson, Moffat, Wright. Smith, Wright, Mifsud. Moffat's. Oh, that's not fucking Moffat. That is. No, that's right. Yes, with a tap down. Hits it out to Perry King. King towards the half-forward line. A first versus third matchup we have here at North Hobart today. Ball inside the forward 50. Mitchell in a bit of time and space. A known goal kicker nearly. Just run down from behind. Last sign of defence for North Hobart is Bruce. Mitchell spills out now to Splan. Splan's kick back inboard was dicey. Hits it out in front with Eggers. Eggers now, and then the clearing kick from North Hobart by way of Parker. Parker sets it out in front of Moffat. She's been hot in the goals this year, Tia Moffat. And we'll see the ball up. As we go back now inboard, Maddie Lamb will take this mark in defence. Kicks to this outer wing in search of Grace White. White twisting and turning. It's the kick away just in the nick of time. Hits her teammate right where she needs it in Bella Parker. We believe it is. Parker had the run from McGuinness on, didn't want to go for it, so she just dumps a long one down the line instead. Lamb and Thomas are coming out to meet this one. Boundary line might just beat all comers, and we'll see the throw-in. Bo Downham in the commentary box with you. A little bit of a delayed start there, getting some mics sorted, but we're all good now. It's a first versus third matchup here at North Hobart. We've just had the men, a convincing win from North Hobart. As we go back inboard. Lamb spun around in the tackle. Trickles out now to King. Boundary line beats all comers again. We'll see a throw-in. Yeah, big week and a big day of SFL today. Fee thrown back in. McGuinness trapping onto this one now is Baldwin. It's the hand pass away, but only as far as a running teammate in White. And then they're going to open up the goals, but we'll go last line of defence for Kingborough as well to get away with it. So she's going to look to send this one out, and it's a pretty dicey kick in the ends. We'll see the throwing just landing inside the field of play. Priscilla Odwago, very good player for this team and for Kingborough. There to go near the ladder, at the top of the ladder, North Hobart. I need her to play well today. Devine and McGuinness back in the ruck. Devine taps down in front of Parker. Onto this one though is King. Again, the boundary line beats all comers, and we'll see a throw in. Good to be here at North Hobart today. Not too bad weather-wise. Devine ripped it out of the ruck. She rucked under over her own football. Tapping it on now is Sakina. Travelling up to this commentary side wing. Nice pick up there from Splant to get a kick away in the nick of time. Hunting this one down though is Eggers. Lamb all working in a phone booth. North Hobart coming away with it. Negri. But now a throw in. Boundary line again just beating all comers. And we'll see another throw in. Tap down by Devine. Spills out to a teammate who can then try and patrol them down the wing. Mitchell wheeling and going for Kingborough. A genuine one-on-one inside forward 50. Bruce stood underneath it. And she did really, really well for North Hobart. Out now to White. White's kick a little bit too hot to handle for Odwago. She's going to try and mop this one up out of side, right in front of the George Miller stand. Odwago's still going at it, just got smothered. And now we'll see a run-down tackle out of side. So another tap down from Devine. She looks to be the prominent ruckman today. Kick inside the forward 50. Michaela Bruce comes out to meet it. Kingborough just searching for a couple of numbers around the ball. And throw up. Tap down into the path of the waiting Parker. Parker's kick out in front of Mifsud. She's had a really good year. There's Mifsud. Plays a strong tackle there. Parker still going in and at it. Their pass bobbles out now to Negri. Negri. Right now to Sakina. What is it to do? Or rather, Odwago. Hunting around. North Hobart Demons trying to press forward. The ball up. Top down was one by Kingborough. Got it up though straight away from White. White's kick in the middle of the ground is adventurous. Hits up a running teammate in Moffat. Hand pass was spilt out wide. And she might get it again from outside 50, a drilling one. Underneath it, though, it was Mitchell. And Michael, rather. Stay up, that kick was good to Dalco. Dalco with ball in hand. Kicks it out even wider. Snappy stuff. Devine was the target. McGuinness is going to close her down, though, with a big tackle. Holding the football. Devine just got banged into the turf. McGuinness... Oh, the wrong way around. They got confused. Of course, no Banks out there today for North Hobart. How big a loss will that prove to be? Let's see. The free kick just come back. Molly Stevenson taking charge, so McGuinness now. Hand pass was a little bit adventurous over to White. Socket off the ground to Sakina towards half forward. Kicking this one to Splan. Hand pass again, spilt out to Sakina. In the middle of North Hobart Oval. Kick comes from Dalco, right inside the forward 50. Mitchell's a goal sneak. We know this. Slaps it on the right boot. Out in front of Bailey. Hand pass was flicked off ever so brilliantly to Bumford. Nearly for Kingborough. Fullback now is Bruce. Bruce this one down the outer wing of North Hobart. Kick was intended for Parker. Running onto it now though is Barnes. Parker again running around and be holding the football. Free kick going the way of Kingborough. No score by way of goals just yet. They're going to continue to push forward though. Kick into the pocket was adventurous. Coming out though was Vernon. And we'll see a throw in. Good looking throw in from the umpire. Tap down into the path of Barnes. Couldn't quite reel it in on second attempt. In through Odwago. Just got her kick smothered at the right time. Smith at the bottom of the pack. Odwago with a nice tackle. And we'll see a throw in, or throw up rather. Tap down to Devine. Into the path of King. Nearly waited for Splan. She couldn't quite reel it in on first attempt. They get a kick away, but it might only be momentarily as Sakina tries to track this one down. Running through with speed though. And nicely done was right. Kicks to a contest. At the back was Splan. Kick was good from Eggers towards the half forward line. Not much really happening for Kingborough when they go inside the forward 50. The hand pass bobbles out now to an awaiting teammate. We can set to half forward, but White with a nice mark. Can wheel and go. White just a little bit too hot to handle it. Might be Clark who flicks the hand pass over the top and nearly up here. It might be Clark wearing the number 8, or rather Parker, and Clark wearing the number 37. Put that right eventually as we go. In the pocket for Kingborough. Kick down this outer wing. It's not good at all. In fact, it's in the car park, and we'll see. Out on the bounds. Free kick. So hard contested football to start this one off. What else would you expect from first, third? Kick inside the forward 50 from Smith. Out the back is Sakina. She's going to hunt this one down. Clark lurking around as well. Sakina wrapped around in the tackle once. Umpire let it go. On the bottom of the pack now for Kingborough is Crack. Eventually gets a couple of steps, and then we'll see another ball up. Tap down one by North Hobart. Mifsud awaiting though. It just landed in her lap. She's a no goal kicker, Emily Mifsud. 18 goals this year. She's a talent. Playing in the rep games. Mifsud looking for the first of the afternoon for North Hobart. She gives it a pretty good roost and just hits the post. It's unlucky. It was a really good kick off the boot. So we're all even here in North Hobart. As they kick it back out now. Air pass just put a teammate in a little bit of pressure. Big tackle it was by Parker. And the ball up. So about 50 out from goal for North Hobart. Numbers favour Kingborough. Hand pass off and Crack was good. Sakina just got pushed as she kicked it, but got it away in the nick of time. Intercepting this one is Ferguson. Dancing around was Bumford. 1-on-1 inside forward 50. Bailey and Bruce. Bailey wins the day. Or Bruce rather gets the tackle, but the kick away was already done. Out now is Beck trying to win this one for Kingborough. She does and picks it up. Hand pass retreat. Odwago with the ball inside forward 50. It's spiralling and it's sat well for Mitchell. But from outside 50, he can just drill it in, but Michaela Bruce with an intercept mark in that pocket and looking to open the ground up once more. Lamb. Down the line is intended for Mifsud. Quick hands out from Smith. Hand pass back inboard though to Dalco. Dalco with a high one, and it sits perfectly for Lindsay Beck. Doesn't have the distance on her, but she's going to stab it forward just a little bit too hot to handle for a teammate in Holly Ryan. Again, Cracks in there. Trying to pick this one up is Beck. The hand pass just got spilt out in the nick of time to an evading Lancaster. And then Hobart just with the numbers at the moment. It's hot contested football. Divine's the next link in the chain. Dancing around was Baldwin the skipper. High up and under ball inside forward 50. Nearly sat for a teammate. Barnes gets the kick away. But only to a couple of demons. Lamb tried to take that one. Wearing her like a glove is Lancaster. And we'll see another ball up. Commentary side. Tap down from Smith. Perry King. We got the hand pass. Sits it out for a job to Odwago. Odwago now running onto this one. Didn't quite sit for her. They intend to go forward once more. Slung around in the tackle there was Beck. How'd she get rid of that? It comes out now to Dalco. Another ball up. Nearly 15 minutes gone in the quarter. Still yet to see who's going to come out on top. Clark twist around in the tackle, got the hand pass away in front. And she got her own football as well, Thomas. Can't reel the mark in. Hand pass in front of Baldwin. She's wrapped up and holding the football as the call. Nicely done from the D's. They're looking to go forward now. North Hobart slipping at the wrong time was Michael. Sakina's going to mop this one up. Just shin the ball forward to an awaiting teammate in Dalco. Free kick going the way of Barnes. Barnes had a runner on in Smith, drew a player and then drilled one inside forward 50. At the back waiting for it was England. And again, we'll see the throw in. Inside forward 50 now for North Hobart. Smith ripped it out of the ruck. Coming out to meet it is Michael, slapping it on the boot. It was Denny. Just across the face of goal. Throw in deep inside forward 50 now for North Hobart. Smith grabbing it out of the ruck and getting it on that right boot. And the Hines. So 0-3 now to 0-1. Being an even contest to start his first third matchup. Get wide intended for Lancaster. Running onto it though was Wright. Wright got the hand pass away. It might be turned over as Sakina tries to track this one down. Coming through with Grace White. Dribble kick forward. Was waiting for Lamb to get on the end of it, but Lamb beats all comers. Grabbing it out of the ruck was Smith. Lamb trying to dance out of trouble. And the ball up. Out of the ruck from Bailey. Kick away from Odwago. Hugging the boundary line. Nifty little tap on there from Wola. Now the hands out wide. It was good to Ryan. Hobart just trying to will their way to that last step inside forward 50. Running into trouble though was Ryan. Bruce has a lot to do. Dancing around is Kingborough. No one inside the forward 50. Coming out to meet it is Ryan. Just got turned over though. Just that polish going inside forward 50 for both sides, lacking at the moment. Down the line from Negri. Little 9-iron kick inside the forward 50. Socket off the shin of O'Donoghue. And still inside their forward 50 North Hobart for no success. Bobbles out in front of the George Miller stands. And socket out of bounds for another free kick going the way of Kingborough. Last touch rule. Kick in the middle of the ground. Standing underneath it though is White. White. Trapping ball. Hitting up a running Moffat. Moffat to silver service. Use was Chelsea Thomas. Wrapped up though and run down from Odwago. Nicely done and gives the hand pass off straight away. As they go inside forward 50. Lancaster. Wrapping her up is Splan. Scrappy stuff. As it bobbles out to Negri. Negri's little chipping left foot kick hits up a teammate in O'Donoghue. O'Donoghue wheeling and going inside forward 50. Just eluding Sakina. Trapped though by Lamb. Upended. Lamb from outside 40. A kick inside. Mifsud crashing the pack. Michael with a quick kick away in the nick of time. Just through the hands of Sakina. And that will be the first quarter done here at North Hobart Oval. 0-3 to 0-1. Bo Downham in the commentary box with you. Contested start. To no avail though. Both teams just trying to find some polish inside forward 50. We'll take our first break of the coverage. Currently North Hobart by 2. Second term action live from North Hobart Oval. Currently the home side sitting in the lead by 2 points. No goals to speak of that quarter. Roughly a couple of goals for each team. And they keep it tight. Looks like McGuinness is going to go on the ruck against Devine. As we look set for the second term. Blow down him in the commentary box with you. The siren goes for the second term. We witness here at North Hobart. Devine with the tap down, sits it out in front of Eggers. Eggers and King running onto this one now. Socked forward into the lap of Barnes, retreated back, and Negri just kicked it out of mid-air. Kingborough again with the numbers. Baldwin with a flicking hand pass inboard. Back now to Dalco. Dalco's kick scrubbing forward and awaiting crack. Well, yeah, it was Wall rather. Lamb. Hand pass out now to Clark. Clark chipped a little one over to Negri. Just a little bit too hot to handle for her. Bounced around and kept it in. Hugging the boundary line of the Demons. Parker. Good ball inside forward 50. 1-on-1. And coming out to meet it was Michael. She did really well just to clear it out of the vicinity and get it on the boot. McGuinness with a leaping mark. Go back inside forward 50 and Parker. Really nice mark. Parker. Small little chip into the direction of Smith. Still trying to press forward with the D's. Michael. See a throw in. Not too far out from goal in a dangerous area. Smith tapped it down. Sakina mopping up at fullback. And Michaels. Throw in. And tap down out of the ruck from Tigers. Hit out from Smith. Tried a ruck under over on football. Odwogo was hot onto that. Ball up. Tap down from Odwogo. Trying to pick it up. And now Lamb. Twisting and turning with a hand pass inboard. Just evading a teammate though. Donahue. This one trickling out into the centre half forward line. Kimber again with the numbers. Tapping it on and paddling it was Eggers. Eggers now to try send them forward, but North Hobart's pressure just a little bit too good at the moment. Hand pass to Negri. Negri with a little chip over the top to Parker. She's looking good. Is Bella Parker. Tapping it on in the direction of Barnes, but couldn't quite get away with it. McGuinness. Tapping it out to Eggers. Eggers and the hand pass was not too good from Parker. To clear the area. The tuck and go was good from Ferguson. Kick inboard even better to Wright. Through the hands of King. Lamb. Just bobbling around. Mifsud getting it on that left boot. Right towards Smith. Coming out to meet it is Parker. Smith bobbles out to her. Just shanked it across the face of goal. Might still work out for North Hobart. Trying to track it down is O'Donoghue. Hit the kick away just in the nick of time as they press forward. Lamb stood underneath it with a bit of courage. Smith's in there as well at the bottom of the pack. Still just letting it go, the umpire, for a little bit. It comes out to Mifsud. And pass back from Kingborough was good. Sends it out to Baldwin. Fist was important from Ferguson as they go out wide in search of Grace White. White, all right, take your pick as they go into the pocket, and a nice mark from Parker. Parker squaring kick to Lamb, just a little bit too hot to handle. McGuinness and Smith back to Lamb. Dribbling ball in a dangerous area for North Hobart. And Kingborough just for the clearing kick, but maybe only momentarily. Clark. High searching ball. Genuine one-on-one, it was good to see. It was O'Donoghue standing underneath that one. Just got smothered. They're under a heap of pressure now. Mifsud just bashing her body around. And then an outlet kick was good to Dalco. Just kick down the line in search of Bumford. That just got crashed. Couldn't quite pick it up on first attempt though. Was Crack, and ripping her down was Barnes. Lancaster got a bit of afters. Lancaster. Fine was Bailey, but pushed out of it by White. White. Mifsud with a one-handed grab. Wheeling and going inside forward 50. Standing underneath it though is Michael. Michael in the middle of North Hobart over. Devine sit underneath it. McGuinness from behind. McGuinness flicked it back out in search of a teammate. And that was Wright. Wright. Clark. Now Barnes. And now a kick inside forward 50. King came out. Mifsud laid body on her. Spills out now to an awaiting Dalco. Lancaster has a bit to do. And the boundary line just might beat everyone for a throw-in. Devine and McGuinness again. Down from Devine. Spiked on though. From Wright. Right down the line again. Lancaster. A free kick going the way of her teammate in Bumford. Kick was adventurous in the middle of the ground. Running onto this one is Wola. Wola and Sakina pressing forward now for the Tigers. Still searching for that first goal of the game. Now the ball up. Neither ruckman really getting a decisive tap down. King from outside 50. There's no one in the goal square. The bell just didn't quite sit for her. Running onto this one though. Last line of defence was Vernon. Oh, deliberate. So they're going to get a first shot on goal. Holly Ryan. They need it. Both teams need it. Ryan opens up the angle and from a tight one, shifts it across the face of goal to a teammate who then centres it, but the kick just misfired. Thomas. Just missed an opportunity there, did Kingborough. Clark, Thomas, shoveled the hand pass out to Moffat. Moffat's kick was dangerous. And it ended up in the hands of Crack, who then further goes along, and Kingborough get the first of the evening. Molly Mitchell, who else could it be? Mitchell gets the first of the game. Midway into this second term. Nicely done for Mitchell. Back into the middle now. Tap down from Devine. Just over the head of Perry King. Trying to reel this one in is Eggers. Smith into the awaiting path of Clark. Was gobbled up though by Sakina, who then was gobbled up by Lamb. And another ball up. Devine. Out in front of Mifsud. Thomas just missed it on the wrong side of the boot. Odwago stripping her was Thomas. Lamb spills out to King. Got the kick away in the nick of time, only as far as Grace White. Towards Madison Devine. Kingborough finding their way out of a couple of problems. This one's kicked forward from Eggers. We've only got North Hobart jumpers at the moment. Running onto it is Bumford for Kingborough. Nice little paddle on from her. Move towards the half-forward flank. Good contest to be won. Probably call it even. Tap out again from the Tigers. Clark just a fresh airy. Pushed off by Eggers. Runs to 50. No one in the goal square. It might bounce all the way, or it might be socket over from Michaela Bruce. Had good game awareness. White. And pass just misfired from the Tigers. It was Wohler in the end who tried to get it away. Ball up. Back down from Smith. Off to Mitchell. They'll keep going to North Hobart though. Kelsey Thomas, the skipper. Thomas now down the line. Trying to reel it in though. Was England's. Out of side. Ball up. Really getting it too far away from the contest. Smith. Now a free kick to Kingborough. They look to go down this outer side. Over the head was White. Running onto this one is Ferguson. Pushed off it though swiftly from Bumford. They press forward. Mitchell out of the pack for a huge bomb. Molly Mitchell! In fact, it was Eggers. My apologies. What a goal. Just roosted it. Chantel Eggers. That was huge. Huge bomb. Kingborough, an 11-point lead. Tap down, then one again by Crack. Socket off the ground, looking towards that half-forward flank. Negri picking up with a little bit of time and space. Flicked a hand pass back to White. And a free kick going the way of North Hobart. Pressing up towards the forward line. England with a little tap on and spin out was good from the Tigers. Kicked to some grass and the bounce didn't quite sit for the intended target in Ella Wall. Lamb, Thomas, and now a ball inside forward 50. And the Kingborough defence has been pretty spot on today. Kick again was just really a dump one, and to no one in particular. Ferguson off to White. White standing underneath it though was Sakina. Sakina, troubling ball out to Ella Wall. Dancing around. Searching Mitchell. Used the body well to go forward. King, one-on-one. Bailey underneath it. Crumbing the football was Vernon. Ball up. Tap down was from Smith. Lancaster. And the tackle. Bailey ripped it out of the ruck and got it on the right boot. Down towards a dangerous area. Ryan just got pushed off it by Bruce. Bruce got the kick away in the nick of time. Harry King flew for it. Eggers just had a fresh airy. Spilling out now to King. Slapping it on the boot ever so swiftly was Bumford. And again, North Hobart have to retreat out of full back. This kick was a little bit too hot to handle though for Vernon. Nice bit of soccer skill to this far wing. The umpire has to call it deliberate, or the last touch will take your pick. So ball in hand now, the Tigers. Looking kick. Searches up to Wall. Wall with the toe poker over the top. Coming out to meet it was Bailey. Danced around one. Broke through a couple of tackles. Got it on the right boot. Did Lindsay Beck. Right to the teeth of the goal square. Here is Georgie Bailey. Got boot to ball but got smothered from Bruce. Lamb. Hopping up off fullback. Slapping it on the boot though nicely. I missed everything. Woggo there. Bruce. Overturns. We're looking to go inside forward 50 again. Low bullet pass inside forward 50. And Woggo is taken high. Flipped the hand pass off to Eggers, who we know she has a brilliant shoe. Eggers with a big bomb. They're taking it up to the ladder leaders and the premiers. What a goal from Eggers. Really stamping her authority on this game. As we go back inboard. Thomas was out the front of the pack. Couldn't quite reel it into her. McGuinness. Lamb. Eggers with a good tackle. Ball up. Guinness with the fist. Spiked out though from Wall. Crack. Weaker hand passes now towards centre half forward. It's a strong mark taken to go inboard again. Nice little one-on-one forward. Georgie Bailey soccering off the deck. And a behind. Bruce out of the goal square. to send them in. Not long left in this term. Bruce takes some valuable mileage and then roosters out the vicinity. But a juggling mark's taken from Eggers. Eggers a low ball inside forward 50. Mitchell and King. King trying to run onto this one. Ferguson spun out in the tackle. Lamb got the kick away in the nick of time. Out to this wing. And a free kick going away. Kingborough for the last touch rule. Another good ball inside forward 50. Spots up a teammate in Dalco. Just built it, and the time will beat everyone here at North Hobart Oval. A convincing term. It was 3-4. North Hobart battling that quarter. It's a 19-point lead. Eggers with 2 and Mitchell with 1. Yet to score a goal, North Hobart. Big second half coming up here on the AFL Tas live stream. Will the Premiers respond, or will Kingborough go to upset the party? Don't go anywhere. It's a cracking second half coming up. It's currently 19 points going the way of Kingborough. To go down this outer side. Over the head was White. Running onto this one is Ferguson. Pushed off it though swiftly from Bumford. They press forward. Mitchell out of the pack for a huge bomb. Molly Mitchell! Bullet pass inside forward 50. Woggo. It's taken high. Flip the hand pass off to Eggers, who we know she has a brilliant shoe. Eggers with a big bomb. They're taking it up to the ladder leaders.
Dad, it's nearly time for holiday program.
Alright, I suppose I can try that. Yes!
Wherever cancer is, we are. We are the supporters, preventers, researchers and advocates, leading Australia to a future without cancer. Every day, we're finding new and better ways to offer services, share knowledge, and bring hope to Australians everywhere, because cancer affects us all. We're here to listen and care for people, however they need us, whenever they need us, through any type of cancer at any stage of the journey. Every day, we're supporting world-class researchers, empowering them to dream big and make the impossible possible. Together, we're pushing boundaries, unlocking the answers to understand, prevent and treat cancer. We're improving the lives of those living with it and even getting close to eliminating some cancers altogether. You may not see us, but we're here, in schools and people's homes, on the beach, at work and on the streets, helping millions of Australians cut their risk and detect cancer sooner. We know that 1 in 3 cancers can be avoided, so we're out there preventing as many as we can. You may not hear us, but our voice is loud. Every day, we're using it to advocate, change laws and drive policies, to reduce cancer risks and improve cancer care, to break ground and speak for the community in places where they're not always heard. Every day, we're closer to a future without cancer. And as a charity, we rely on Australia's biggest hearts to help us get there faster.
Blunston's been building hard-working boots for over 150 years. The tougher you need them, the tougher we build them, giving you advanced protection and all-day comfort. After all, you never stand still. so neither do we. Blunston, building the future.
Oh, you mean the jam and cream? Good stuff.
And one for you as well. Got it.
Original glazed. Classic.
At Banjo's, we speak donuts. Introducing our new range of flavours. Now there's one for everyone. Banjo's, making donuts better.
Dad, it's nearly time for holiday program.
Alright, I suppose I can drive you.
So, third term action live here from North Hobart Oval. It's currently the visiting team taking a 19-point advantage into the second half. Bo Downham in the commentary box with you this evening. Good to be in the box instead of outside. It's not brilliant conditions outside, that's for sure. As we look to underway here for the second half. All but set here at North Hobart. Let's see which team can come out on top. Half action live from North Hobart, and we're underway with a tap down from Smith into the path of Clark. Nice tackle though from Beck. Run off half back now in the path of a teammate. This is quick stuff. Lamb coming out of the blocks early. Out to meet it is Sakina. Got the kick away in the nick of time, and Lamb just got slung around in the tackle. So another tap down, edging closer to the forward 50 for North Hobart. Barnes with a solid display of physicality on her opponents. Tap down was one into the path now of Smith. Got a running kick away in the nick of time. It was a really nice mark taken from the Tigers in defence. Nice little toe poking kick, hits up a teammate in Dalco. You see Dalco to the outer side. Hitting up no one really. As we go back inside the forward 50. Nice mark, nearly taken though from Michael. Mopping it up though was Odwago. Kick just eluding everyone. Out on the full, or rather a throw in. So throw in, out of side. Looking for a couple of options inside forward 50. Mifsud with a fist from behind, looking to bring ball to ground now, North Hobart. And we'll see another ball up. Michael with the tap down, or rather Odwago, twisting and turning. Barnes off the shoe now of Smith. Mifsud got pushed underneath it, and we'll see a throw in. So throw in inside forward 50. Smith with the tap down. And that'll be out on the full. So North Hobart with an opportunity to try kick their first of the evening. Nice little centering ball into the hot spot. Out came Smith to try get it. Nice little snatch and grab though to the advantage of a teammate in Vernon. Ball still in motion at the moment. Hand pass back inboard. North Hobart looking for their first. Pretty darn good it looks. They get it in the end. Nice little pick up there from O'Donoghue to get this one. He's even doing a bit of Aberdeen. How good is he going today? Big Danny Gerrard and Steph. bit of ABBA here at North Hobart Oval to get them underway. I think it might be the goal songs that the North Hobart women's have. That might be Adelaide O'Donoghue's song, and if it is, I like the choice of it as they go out of the midfield by way of Eggers. Trying to track this one down was Wall. Still just trying to create a little bit of pressure inside the middle of the ground. Kingborough. That's something they've been good at today. As they go out wide. That's a Dalco. Hand pass was flicked back inboard. White. Strong mark. White. Looking for a kick down the line. Who's the nearest option? Clark's come out in the long sleeve now. Nice little push off her opponent. Flick the hand pass back inboard. Barnes all working in a phone booth. They're still trying to go forward, but Kingborough with the numbers and Kingborough with a clearing kick. White. Smith. Towards true centre half forward. Parker can wheel and go and size the goals up. Nearly across the face. So another behind. So not really got their kicking shoes on today. Hand pass back in Parker territory. Kingborough with some really nice defensive pressure inside their forward, or back 50 rather. Tap down from Parker. Falling into the lap of her opponent as Sakina, or rather Odwago, drives this one out of fullback. Nice little link-up play to Ryan. Ryan's got only one-on-one inside forward 50. It's Bailey and it's Ferguson. Bailey hand pass just a little bit too further away from her intended target. They still trying to push themselves forward. Kingborough wrapped around in the tackle was Barnes, and that's holding the football every day of the week. Michaels. Kick out to Clark. Got the fist from behind. Riley Stevenson hot on the whistle this evening. Another tap down in the direction of Clark. Lamb or Thomas, and then the hack kick out was good from Moffat. Better build up, but standing in the road there was Crack. Crack. Kick to Odwago wasn't quite weighted as well as she would have liked, but she goes back and gets her own football. Keeping the middle of North Hobart over is adventurous. Dowco hits up a teammate in Lancaster. Lancaster, brilliant stuff to the advantage of Molly Mitchell, who can dance around an opponent and size up the goals. Mitchell with her second of the evening. She's a superstar, and again, another bit of Molly Mitchell magic. Beautifully done by Mitchell as they go back into the middle, and they're really starting to take their ascendancy on this game. Barnes with a hand pass to a running teammate in Smith. Smith just links up with Lamb. Lamb got tumbled over as she went to get it. Mark taken from Crack. Really nicely done. The defence has stood up for Kingborough when it's needed. She goes to the commentary side wing. Nicely way to kick for Michaels, but or rather Sakina. The last touch rule. So going the way of Brianna Wright. they're going to go to the half-forward flank. Standing in the road was White. Hand pass flicked inboard to Barnes. Right towards the half-forward line. Lamb was nifty with a little slap on. Sakina with a clearing kick. Only one-on-ones ahead of the ball. Coming out now is Lancaster. She's got a bit to do. Socketed out in front of her because Ferguson was hot on her tail. Lancaster with a good ball inside forward 50. It's reaching Mitchell or maybe Bailey or both. What a goal off the turf. It's Bailey. Georgie Bailey with a magnificent goal off the turf, if you don't mind. How good was that from Kingborough? They're pressing. It's a 4-goal straight lead now. Nicely done. It was Bailey off the grounds. Beautifully done. Lamb, Clark, the heavy hitters moving into the middle of the ground now for North Hobart. Coming out to meet it swiftly there was Denny, looking for the second goal of the game for North Hobart. But again, Kingborough just standing up in the big moments. Tapping it onto herself was Lancaster. The kick was not, though, what she would have liked. So, looking to go forward again now, the D's. Inside forward 50, but another intercept mark taken by Baldwin. Baldwin's beautifully weighted kick to Lancaster. Lancaster can run down this outer wing and try bump them inside forward 50. That's exactly what she does. Coming out to meet it was Ryan. Nifty little paddle onto herself, but ran out of tarmac in the end. Good looking throw in from the umpire. Tap down from Smith. Was appealing that she got held. King just got slapped around in the tackle. Clark evading a couple of bodies. Hand pass inboard was to the advantage of Thomas, and now the link up through Stephanie Smith. Cut off though by Sakina, who can go again inside forward 50 for the Tigers. Nicely weighted ball. Looks like Lancaster out there, who can go for home or centre it to the top of the goal square, or Grace White can take a mark and try get a kick to the commentary side wing. The balance just didn't quite sit for her as well as she would have liked, so the kick was rushed and the intercept mark was eventually taken from McIntosh. McIntosh deep into the pocket. Dowco had to dribble a kick forward. McIntosh again coming to get this one. There's a player hurt down on the grounds. Devine. Another free kick going the way of Kingborough, or North Hobart rather. So Negri with a punch down the line in front of Mifsud. Nifty little paddle on, but to no advantage. It was a throw in. Tap down from McGuinness. Chantel Eggers ran herself into a little bit of Demon's trouble. Lamb got the hand pass out in the nick of time. Nifty little body work from O'Donoghue. Coming on to meet it, and the nice Shepherd was good from Waller. Ball inside a dangerous area. Out now to meet it is Vernon. Nearly holding the football was Dean. They're still pressing forward here at the Tigers. Hand pass inboard to Lancaster. Danced around one. Danced around Thomas, but got her head taken off. That should have been a high free kick or holding the ball. Interesting decisions out there today. Another one inside forward 50. They're peppering them with inside 50s. Bruce with a bit of speed and a bit of agility and a bit of strength to get it out. And that'll be a push in the back against Crack. So nearly 15 minutes gone. Negri to the open side. They might be out here, the Demons. A one-on-one awaits. Coming out to meet it was Clark. The ball just didn't quite sit for her. Bursting through was Michaels, and Clark just got ripped in the tackle. And it was a slinging tackle that the umpire deemed. Angelica Clark. Looking to bring it back to 18. Clark with that left foot kick, a superstar of this competition, and they need a goal if they're ever a chance. Clark drills it home, and the door ajar now for North Hobart. I don't know what the goal song is. Don't think I've ever heard this one from Angelica Clark. No, I've never heard it. So tap down out from McGuinness. Clark starting to work away into this game. Mifsud was there, but also a teammate awaiting was White. And White's got to be marched up into the goal square for a 50-metre penalty. She overcrept, and now White's going to make them pay for it. 2 goals in quick succession now for North Hobart. Freed from desire for Grace White. Might get a copyright on the stream here. The producer might have to just narrow that one out. So it's back to 2 goals. They've done well to creep back into this game, North Hobart. You can feel them coming. They're a premiership outfit. McIntosh with the tackle. All up. McGuinness with the tap down. Clark's really starting to work away into this game. Ball towards the half-forward flank on the outer side. Clark again with a hand pass inboard to McGuinness. Barnes. Slung around, King. Perry King, the best on ground in last week's state game. Nifty little pick up though from Sakina. Can go all the way for home. It's trickling. Abrahams has got a bit to do, but does it really well. Emma Abrahams. Swiftly done. And the Tigers just bring it back to arm's length. Back to 18. As we go back in the middle. McGuinness with the tap down. Running onto this one now with Sakina. Just left it behind but went back for it. Nearly tripping over her own feet. Strong tackle away from Splan. Holding the ball. Splan. Chip kick forward to Clark. Clark really getting into this one now. A deep entry inside forward 50. White with a two-handed attempt at it. Couldn't reel it in. And a ball up. About 30 seconds left of time in this third term. Lamb coming out to meet it like a steam train. Just dropping it though was Crack. Hand pass in the rider. King just got upended. Wearing around was Bailey, who had a couple to beat. Holding the football going away, Mifsud. Mifsud has a long shot on goal. Nearly reeling it in was Parker. O'Donoghue. Negri on a tight angle, opposite foot for her. Spills out of bounds. And there is the siren. Big third term it was for either team. 3-4 to 6-4. 18 points the margin here at North Hobart Oval. 2 goals to Molly Mitchell and 2 to Chantel Eggers, as well as Bailey with 1. And Abraham's the final goal kicker of that term. O'Donoghue, White and Clark, the singles going the way of North Hobart. A big third term needed. We'll be back very, very shortly with it. Don't go anywhere. Can the premiership favourites come back to win, or can the underdog rise? We'll see very, very shortly.
Dad, it's nearly time for holiday program.
All right, I suppose I can drive you.
It's a grandstand finish here at North Hobart Oval. Let's see which side can come away with the 4 points. Big ice turn. Who's going to prevail here at North Hobart Oval? McGuinness with the tap down. Perry King's going to get the first clearance of the last term. Eggers was in there. Head over the football was good from Dalco. Thomas twisted around in the tackle. Dalco again coming through with some speed. Clark with a turning kick inside forward 50. Odwogo just got pushed as she went to get it. White was wearing her like a glove. Odwogo, second, third and fourth attempts, eventually got the kick away. As they go to this outer side. Nice little 9-iron chip up into some space. Big collision nearly happening on that outer wing. Sakina. Spiralling ball inside forward 50. Out now to Bruce. Bruce's hand pass is adventurous. That'll be a throw in. Throwing deep inside, forward 50 now for Kingborough. One more goal will probably do it. Either Ruckman really getting a decisive tap down, hand pass away there. Again from Kingborough as they look to link hands. Snapping ball. By, I think it was Eggers, just missed. So Bruce now out of full back. Got a thumping left foot kick. The right foot rather, as she goes to the commentary side wing. Underneath it there was Barnes. Flicked the hand pass off to Lamb. Ball in the middle of North Hobart Oval, and now it's a foot race. Kingborough with the numbers. Retreating hand pass back to Matilda Dalco. Thomas with a big bustling push. And a high free kick going the way of Kingborough. Wheeling and going now was Baldwin, but intercept mark taken by Clark. Looking to send this ball down the out, or the closest wing again. Negri with a bit of time and space and speed as she goes down this wing. Parker, hand pass off to Mifsud, later nice. Shepherd as well. Stephanie Smith's the next link in this chain, but they got no one forward. Parker was there, so just sits it up for a little bit of hope. Negri was out the back, good fist in. The hand pass was shoveled out to Crack. Michael slung around, not once but twice by Barnes. Tap down again from Smith. Just spilt out from O'Donoghue. Crashing through, off now to Bella Parker, who's off line. Hand pass back inboard now to Odwogo. Her kick was good. Lamb nearly chasing her from behind. Thomas. Still with Thomas. Nice pick up and go to Lamb. Back to Thomas. They need a goal here. Trickling ball forward. Mifsud at the bottom of the pack. Kingborough with the numbers. This one just got smothered. Sakina slapping this one out of the area. Smith with a nice tackle. Holding the ball. Stephanie Smith with a chance. Hasn't kicked one yet. To cut it from 19 points to 13, and that's only 2 goals. Smith riding it home with her. She gets it. Smith gets the first of the fourth. Again, I don't think I've heard this goal song. As we are back inside now. Clark really stamping her authority on this one. Another one inside forward 50. White coming out to meet it. Miffs it on the wrong side for her. Just got tumbled over as she went to pick it up. Pressure displayed now from Parker. And the ball up. Tap down from the Tigers. Mitchell with a bit of physicality. Twisting around there was Clark. Right to the teeth of goal. One-on-ones everywhere around the park. Wright was there. Mifsa didn't decide to fly. Hand pass just got swept up by Stephanie Smith across the face of goal, but still stays in. Kingborough again with the numbers, and we'll go down this Coventry side wing. Pressing football. Mitchell crashed in from the side, pushing her opponent Brown and right out of the way. McGuinness with the slap down. Baldwin with the crumb. Skittles through Beck's feet. Hand pass just got away. Bobbles out now to Bumford. Thomas, and now the pressure from North Hobart's getting a little bit too much for the Tigers. 13 minutes left in this game. Thomas with a high up and under football. The pack crash. Coming through was Barnes. Smith and Parker. Parker got turned over. Ball up. 40 out from goal. McGuinness. Barnes. Snappled up there from Baldwin. Couldn't quite reel it in. The ball must be a little bit slippery. McGuinness. Shoveled a hand pass up. Slung around in the tackle over was O'Donoghue. Lamb just got upended as she went to get it away. And a retrieving kick to Eggers. Negri just got bowled over. Lancaster and Thomas. Thomas's pressure has been enormous. Negri hugging the boundary line, all working in a phone booth. Kick forward from Moffat. Lamb back position. Got caught. So we'll go down the line. Reaching high was Perry King. King, one-on-one. Bailey coming out to meet it. Georgie Bailey won't have the distance from here. So she's going to look to centre one and centre it into the pocket. She goes to Ryan, who's nearly done an ankle as she's marked that one. Holly Ryan. Take a tough kick. Distance and angle. Will ride it home with her, Holly Ryan. For one of the best goals you've seen in the SFL. It's working its way back. It'll turn over and Mitchell out of mid-air. That might be the winning goal from Molly Mitchell. Again, some wizardry from Mitchell. 3 goals to her name. Out of the pack. Finds herself in the right time. At the right place, does Molly Mitchell. Nicely done from Mitchell. So you go centering back inside forward 50. just whipped it on the air, didn't she? Very nicely done as Odwogo takes a really good mark in the defensive position of half-back. Mitchell linking up with King. Some really good players. Just dropping the marbles, though, quickly. But regathering was Bumford. This one spilling out the back now. Ryan might run onto this one. North Hobart happy to soccer it over. Kick into the pocket to Lamb. Lamb. Hits up a teammate in Ferguson. It's 20 points now. Again, electing to use this outer wing. Both sides, really, as this one is drilled to Ryan. Just burst through the hands of her. Trying to mop this one up. At half-back is Negri. 10 minutes left, 20 points the margin. Pretty solid crowd in here, really. Still got the blankets out. Clark. Tracer bullet pass was just spilt because it was so hard on Smith. And that's holding the ball. As they go forward now, Parker. Good ball inside forward 50, just shinned out at the road. Mifsud's got McGuinness all on her lonesome if they can get it to her. They can't just yet. Still no one manning up on it. In fact, it's a free kick, so kick out to Dalco. Dalco down the line to Eggers, who's been really, really handy today. Eggers just off Ferguson's knee. And we'll see a throw in. Throw in is one. In came Vernon. Holding free kick. Just losing a little bit of patience now. Brianna Wright. Solid looking kick that's dumped down the line. Clark. Negri. Over the top to Ferguson. Had an outlet kick by Stephanie Smith. Mifsud. To the running. Barnes can unleash from 50. No one back in the goal square. Charlotte Barnes can trickle this one ever so slightly forward. O'Donoghue was the last person to get near it. As she tries to paddle it back in, and she does. McGuinness is slung into the turf. And eventually we'll have a throw in. Out of the ruck was Odwogo. Danced around a couple and hand pass inboard to Baldwin. Baldwin in the middle of North Hobart Oval. Awaiting was Smith. Clark will receive a free. Clark. A high up and under ball inside forward 50. Lamb with a crumb. Lamb with a dance around and Lamb with a left foot snap. Just inside the square, and Smith's mown down. Holding the football. Very well done. This kick just balances the tightrope to Dalco. Dalco dumps a long one down the line in the Divine direction. King just through the hands of her. Smith at the bottom of the pack. Devine with a tap down. Clark running onto this one. A ball inside forward 50, right in front of Mifsud. Used her body well, and then stuck one through nearly across the face of goal. It was. So throw in deep inside forward 50. McGuinness winning the tap and winning the free kick as well. So to cut it back to 14 with 4 minutes left, McGuinness goes for goal. And straight over the goal umpire's hat from Ebony McGuinness. Maybe just a little bit too late for North Hobart. So back to 14. Maybe a little bit trimmed off the clock with that goal. Not enough time, you would have thought. Out of the ruck, Smith. Tapping it on was Eggers. Running onto this one is Barnes. Persuaded a couple to get out of her way. Standing underneath it was Waller. A trip's been paid. Down the way of Clark. They haven't given up though, North Hobart. Clark stick out wide to Splan. Or rather, Brianna Wright. Kick towards the half-forward flank. Through the hands of Crack. And the clearing kick again is just over the head of Wall. Negri's going to track this one down, but a little bit too late. As the last touch rule is implemented. Over the head of Parker, who's done some really good things. Tap down from Smith. In the road of Baldwin. Snapping ball forward to Thomas. 2 minutes left now. Thomas with a nice little snatch and grab over the top to Clark and run into some real trouble. Sakina's really been good today. Called to play on. Dumps a long one down the line and a nice mark taken from Beck. Beck. High one from the side from Bailey. Pick up and go. Hand pass in the Perry King direction. Good beneath her knees. Got slung around to the tackle. Bruce was there and Thomas. As we tick down to a minute and a half. Tap down from Devine. Clark was in there. Hand pass put her teammate and Smith under some pressure. Ball's been recalled. And a free kick to Devine. And Smith, it might be Devine, the hand up. Thought she was signalling for it. Clark. Wright. And White at the bottom of that pack. As the final couple of seconds tick down, a good victory for Kingborough. They've toppled the ladder leaders. They won't get anything from it in terms of ladder position, but a real confidence booster to do it without Josie Rose and a couple of Devils as this one goes forward by way of Negri, who's just stripped of it and then called to play on. Smith with a high up and under ball, nearly marked. And not a mark it is. Kingborough have won. They've toppled the premiership favourites in North Hobart. A convincing win for the Tigers as they look to move on in season 2025. The third placed seed, and they're pretty ecstatic with it. Nicely done from Kingborough. 5-4-34 to 7-6-48. A 14-point win to Kingborough, and that'll give them real confidence heading into the back end of this year. Bo Downham in the commentary box with you. A pleasure to have your company wherever you're watching from around the planet. A big day of SFL football is now complete. It's been a good day at the football. Hopefully you enjoyed. It's bye for now, and see you next time.